Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie, and today I decided to bring a little bit of controversy to BookTube. So, good morning. It's technically afternoon right now as I'm filming this, but it's basically my morning. I worked the night shift last night, and then I finally got to sleep and got blasted awake by tornado sirens, so that was fun. So it's basically like morning for me right now. I'm drinking my coffee. I pretty much just woke up. Let's do this. Today I'm going to be bringing you the Nope book tag, and I was tagged by Charlotte from charlitreads, and I have not even looked at these questions since I was tagged months ago, so let's see how fun this is. Oh shoot, I just spilled coffee all over myself. Crap. Well, that was fun. Let's go. Question number 1. A nope ending. A book ending that made you go nope, either in denial, rage, or simply because the ending was crappy. Ooh. If you can't tell, I'm a morning person, but I do have to have my coffee. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This ending made me rage, and I was in denial, and it just made me feel all of the feelings. Surprisingly, I know a lot of people saw the ending coming, and I usually see endings coming, and I did not expect this ending at all. I placed my faith in characters that it's still undetermined if they deserved it or not. Question 2. Nope protagonist. A main character you dislike and drives you crazy. Whatever this character's name is, Evelyn, maybe? Crap, I can't see with my coffee. Evelyn. Yeah. Evelyn, she's a brat. She is a princess, so she's like the stereotypical princess who wants everything handed to her, and she can say whatever mean things and horrible things that she wants to say or do with no repercussions, because everyone has to respect her because of her title, not because of who she is as a person. And quite honestly, this is a love story, and I'm not going to say she doesn't deserve love, but it's like hard to understand why a nice person would fall in love with her. And she does have some character development, but she's still far from being a decent person. That's horrible of me to say. I haven't read this book in several years now. I read it when it first came out, so I don't really remember a whole lot. I just remember I really did not like her. The sequel, The Crown, also sucked worse than The Heir. Okay, question 3. Nope series. A series that turned out to be one huge pile of nope after you've invested all of that time and energy on it, or a series you gave up on because it wasn't worth it anymore. I don't really give up on series. I don't really give up on books, because like if I DNF a book, like I have intentions of picking it back up later. I'm just not in the mood for it at that time. Oh, I know the perfect answer to this question. I'm not going to pick them up because I don't feel like sitting my coffee down again, but the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I really liked the first book, although I watched the movie beforehand, and the book was very similar to the movie, or I guess I should say the movie was very similar to the book. So I kind of like knew everything that was going to happen in the book because it was just like the movie, well, for the most part. And then I really liked the second book, contrary to the most popular opinions. Most people love the first book, are okay with the second book, and then hate the third book. I actually thought the second book was better than the first book, but Allegiant, the third book, was really bad. And I don't say that because of the ending. I say that because the character development was off, the world building was off, nothing really made sense. It was all just jumbled together, and it could have used several revisions. Question 4. Nope. Popular pairing. A ship you don't support. Duh. Peter Kavinsky and Laura Jean from the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy by Jenny Han. I supported them mostly in book 1 really did not like Peter in the second book, and by the third book I was like, come on, can we just be done with this already? Like, this relationship just needs to be completely done. It just needs to end, and they need to move on with their lives. Question 5, nope, plot twist. A plot twist you didn't see coming or didn't like. Ooh! The ending of Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I can't say anything without spoiling, and I hate to even say that there's a plot twist in this book, but I mean, it's like a mystery thriller science fiction, so you kind of expect a plot twist anyway, but I did not see this one coming, and I was like, oh my gosh. Question 6, nope, protagonist, action, or decision, a character decision that made you shake your head, nope. So many. Oh my gosh, okay, so I can't choose anything other than the decision the main character makes in the Shadow and Bone trilogy by Leigh Bardugo as to who she wants to be with, which romantic love interest wins. And nope. Question 7, nope, genre. A genre you will never read. I won't say I will never read any particular genre, but the genres I don't read like at all are like autobiographies and biographies. I do read a little bit of nonfiction here and there, but I mostly just read fiction. And then there's just something about biographies that really bore me. Like, I am a history person, but it's got to be super interesting. Like, their life has to be pretty interesting in order for me to like actually enjoy reading a full book about their life. Question 8, nope, book format. Book formatting you hate and avoid buying until it comes out in a different edition. Okay, so I have a library of like 300 ebooks on the Kindle app, and I haven't read but maybe 1 or 2 of them, which obviously like points out that I don't read ebooks. And it's not that like I absolutely hate ebooks, I just prefer physical format, and when I have the option to read a physical book instead, I'm always going to choose the physical book over the ebook. But I don't hate them. Question 9, nope, trope. A trope that makes you go, nope. I generally don't have a problem with tropes if they're done well. Even if they get on my nerves, like I don't hate them by any means. Let me think. Okay, so maybe a lot of controversial instead of just a little controversial. It's not really necessarily a trope, but I really don't like it when authors force diversity into their books. Like, yes, diversity is important, but you can tell when an author puts diversity into their book just because they feel like they have to, not because it's natural. It feels very forced, and it feels like their publishing company made them add diversity into their book so that it would sell more, rather than the author just wanting diversity to be in their book. You know what I mean? That really bothers me, regardless of what kind of diversity it is. It bothers me when authors force diversity and it's like clear that they're just doing it to sell more books, not because they actually think that those diverse characters should be there. Question 10, nope, recommendation. A book recommendation that is constantly hyped and pushed at you that you simply refuse to read. The Raven Boys, or The Raven Cycle, whatever it's called, by Maggie Stiefvater. I am currently reading the Shiver series by Maggie Stiefvater, and like, I really am enjoying it. Like, it's not the best book by any means, but it's not bad, and I'm actually enjoying it. But I have no interest in reading The Raven Cycle. I'm not really into the whole psychic concept. I'm also religious, and I want to be authentic to who I am and my belief system, and that just really doesn't align with my belief system, and I don't think I would feel comfortable reading that series. And that's nothing against people who enjoy reading those types of books. It's nothing against people who do practice those types of things. It's just I personally don't feel comfortable reading that because it goes against my spiritual beliefs. Question 11. Nope, cliche or pet peeve. A cliche or writing pet peeve that always makes you roll your eyes. You know, I could go with the classic, I let out a breath, I didn't know I was holding line, because that gets on my nerves so much, and it's something that I never noticed when I first started reading until booktubers started pointing it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, and then I started seeing it in every single book I read. Like, I still see it in books today. I don't know why this is a thing, but let's go with a different answer. I don't like the classic YA strong female character. Like, just because your character has physical strength doesn't mean they're emotionally and mentally strong as a person. And just because they are rude and bratty and mean and over the top with their honesty, I don't think that qualifies someone as being a strong character. I don't think a character voicing their strong opinions and being overly rude to people, especially males, I don't think that makes the character a strong female character, and I don't think that's a good way to represent feminism. Like, if your idea of being feminist is being rude to other people, like, you do you, but I don't see it. I don't understand why characters are like this. Like, you can be a strong female character without being incredibly mean and awful and rude to people. Like, I don't understand. I hate this pet peeve. I hate the strong female character cliche, unless it's done well, of course. Question 12. Nope, love interest. The love interest that's not worthy of being one, a character you don't think should have been a viable love interest. I have several, and I kind of want to use Mal from Shadow and Bone, but I've already used that book in this video. Crap. I've also used Peter Kavinsky. Let's just go with those two. Let's just go with them. Both of them. Peter Kavinsky and Mal. They should not be love interest. Question 13. Nope book. A book that shouldn't have existed that made you say nope. Oh wow, okay. I don't hate that many books. Okay, let's be real. Matched by Ali Condi is not good. The Vampire Diaries series by L.J. Smith is not good, but I'm very grateful that this book series was written because the TV show is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Question 14. Nope, villain. A scary villain or antagonist you would hate to cross and would make you run in the opposite direction. Well, there's a lot. Okay, so Lavanna from the Lunar Chronicles, I would not want to cross her at all. I would not want to cross paths with Maeve from the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I would not want to cross paths with Voldemort or, let's be honest, Snape or Bellatrix Lestrange. Yeah, those people scared me. Question 15. Nope, death. A character death that still haunts you. There's some deaths that really hurt me bad. For this one, I'm going to go with a character death that happens in If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. I was not okay. I was not okay at all. This book completely shook me, and it was so unexpected. Like, I did not expect this book to pull on my heartstrings the way it did. I absolutely love this book, even though most people don't even know what it is. If You Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. It's really good. You should check it out. I also have a book review video up on my channel if you want to watch it. Question 16. Nope, author. An author you had a bad experience reading for and decided to quit. Paula Hawkins. I read The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, and I can see where, like, I can see why people would like it. I just did not like it myself. I was thoroughly bored. I felt like it dragged on for way too long, and I will probably never pick up a Paula Hawkins book, but there's always that possibility. There's always a possibility that I'll change my mind later, because, you know, people grow as a reader. But as of now, I have no intentions of reading another Paula Hawkins book. Alright, that is the Nope book tag. I will leave some people in the description below that I tag for this video, and I will also post it on Twitter. As always, if you are not tagged and you would like to do this video, let me know in the comments down below and I will officially tag you. I hope you enjoyed this controversial video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.